DavinciJ15's prediction, what the next high, and then what the next brutal retracement will be. We will talk exactly about the most likely scenario, where the price is heading to, where it is temporarily going to top out, and also where it is going to retrace to, and that retracement might be very brutal. Nevertheless, we are most likely in a bull market, but we will cover exactly DavinciJ15's game plan, his strategy, how he wants to act accordingly in that next really volatile movements and outperform the market. But that being said, sorry guys for that background, we are still on our way, but for the next time we will try to do the green screen one again. That being said, DavinciJ15, we want to come to the most important question of today. How are you feeling today, my man?
I'm doing great, Chris. Thanks for asking. How about you? How are you doing?
I'm doing well. It's getting a little bit hot, actually, and I think in Chile it's really cold right now. So
yeah, I'd rather be there.
yeah. I can see it. But I'll go back to Germany and we'll be a little bit colder over there. So I will really appreciate that. But yeah, Da Vinci, we have been talking about that previously, previous to the recording. You said that you have a really special prediction, not only for the next high, but also for the retracement, which is coming afterwards. And you are pulling that thought from previous data, not only from the crypto market, but also from the stock markets, from commodities, from each and everything. So you will apply actually your findings from all those markets and apply that to the Bitcoin market and tell us exactly what your game plan is. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct, Chris. You're right. You know what? If you think about all the different markets, we've got the dollar is about to like fall out. The bottom is about to drop out of the dollar, and I think that is what's driving the price of Bitcoin higher. I think the institutions saw this coming a mile away and got in ahead of this particular event, and it's coming, and it's gonna be brutal. The next little while, the next 2 years, we're going to see the dollar index actually make new lows over the next 2 to 3 years. So look out for that. And that's actually going to drive all commodity prices a lot higher, a lot faster, especially Bitcoin. So be excited about that.
That's what we care about, Bitcoin. Yeah, all right. So what is actually, if you apply that findings to the crypto market, what would be your prediction for the long term, maybe before we go into the short term for the next high and the next retracement? What do you actually think will happen to the Bitcoin price if that things you previously mentioned will happen?
Well, I see Bitcoin's over $250,000 basically.
That's exactly what we wanted to hear. That was exactly what. So we were saying like 350K, but everyone knows that we are a little bit more moon boyish than you. So 250K, that's still very nice. Thanks, Da Vinci. Thank you so much for that. And yeah, now coming to your prediction in the market. So I don't know what you want to do first. Do you first want to start with the next high or with the brutal retracement? It depends on what will be first.
Yes, well, I think we should head over to some charts right now. And can you see the charts here, Chris?
Not yet, but it's...
Not yet? Okay, let me start sharing. Okay, how about now?
It is, yes. That looks very good. Oh, there's the long-term trade location. Perfect.
Okay, so now what we were talking about last time is that what I forgot to mention in our last video was that I noticed wow, there's a lot of wind there.
Yeah, I will just move a little bit. Yeah.
In the previous video, I had accidentally drawn this AB equals CD incorrectly in the previous video, and I corrected it after that video was finished, and I was like, oh my God, look at exactly where this thing has topped out at. Oh my God.
What?
You see that?
Yeah, man. That's
1.8. It's at the 61.8, dude. That's the 13,400, well, almost 400, $13,360. Oh my God, dude, that is a sign from God telling you that could probably be most likely turn around where we see a 40% plus correction I wouldn't be surprised if we
Wow.
come all the way down to the 7,500 level. Now, with that being said, anything can happen. Bitcoin is poised because the dollar's poised to go to the floor, right? Make sure that you set your stop losses to something decent. If you do take a 61.8 line short, you're going to have to make some serious decisions on where your stop loss is going to be. And that's going to be a really difficult short to take because
Yes.
I think Bitcoin is going to just plow right up to here fast.
Yeah, so actually what you were saying before, it's really mind-blowing sometimes to see how TA actually can work out and how different indicators or different instruments you are using are in perfect alignment and predicting the same price. So we were talking about the next potential high of 13,000, what was it, 350 or 13,000?
13,360 is where the 61.8 is. The other level, of course, right, the 78.6, the line in the sand, is way up there at 16,142. It is a possibility that we turn around there, but you know what? It's with this AB equals CD lining up perfectly with the 61.8. Oh my God, that's all we have. All we need is like a third reason to go short
Yes.
on the 61.8, and we're good to go. That would be the short of the century, as I said in my previous video. Another thing that really shows up on the as a possible reason to take a short, if you measure from the bottom to the last top, the turnaround top, you can see that there's a golden ratio of 1.618 that is close to the 13,000 level, which is another point where people are going to start taking profits. And so that's another reason that you could possibly add to your reasons for taking a short.
It really seems like that more. Sorry.
Continue.
Yeah, I just wanted to say it really seems like that more and more indicators are really pointing into the same direction and showing us that 13,000 something or 13,360 might be really the temporary top out level. And then you were saying something really interesting, and I think a lot of people who are exactly here for short-term trading might be interested in that, but we want to tell you, obviously, guys, you should always have somehow a stake in the market. If you really believe in crypto, don't try to outperform the market with your whole stake. But that being said, after topping out temporarily at 13,300 most likely, or 13,360, you think a correction of maybe even more than 40% is likely coming back into your long-term trading zone and giving maybe the last possibility ever to get some cheap Bitcoin. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct, Chris. I think we should be heading down to here at the minute. I mean, this is going to be, you're not going to probably get the exact bottom, this 7,500 maybe. I think there's going to be a lot of buyers down here that have missed out and they want to get in. And so this will be a very strong zone for buyers. And it might come really, really quick. So if you've got some cash, you want to set it, you want to set your buy order, sprinkle some buy orders below 8,000 all the way to the 7,500, and so that you actually get in. So if you want to take that risk, you got cash on the sideline, and you want to try your luck and hope for the best, between 8,000 and 7,500 is where you want to sprinkle your buy orders.
Amazing. And that's also a very interesting finding, because you are not going to go out at exactly 13.3 and going to go in at exactly 7.5. You are starting already at 8,000 to go back into the market. And also, I think it's very important to mention, because many people sometimes get that wrong. DaVinci, you won't do that with your whole portfolio, isn't it? I mean, you are still holding Bitcoin. And if Bitcoin goes higher to like 250,000 tomorrow, you would be probably the happiest man alive. So please, guys, always remember that we are here not betting our whole farm on that trade. It is just to try to outperform the market with a certain portion of your portfolio. Is that correct, DaVinci?
Exactly. So what you could do is you could do a leverage trade here, a very small leverage trade. The maximum you lose, right? Maybe it depends on how much money you have. Right? So, for example, I would do a leverage trade of about $500, where I'd lose the maximum I'd lose is $500, and then see see if it takes me down. It's up to you how much you're willing to lose. If you're comfortable losing $500, go ahead. If you're not comfortable, then don't do it. Do like $10 is the maximum you could lose on a leverage trade. So just consider that when you're trading. Now, going can we talk about the short-term time frame?
Oh, please, DaVinci. Yes.
Okay, so if you want to trade this instead of fading this trade, this particular price, last night I wish we had a chance to do this video where I would have taken entry for Bitcoin. Is we are like breaking out here, and I would definitely take this entry right about here at the breakout. Let's see if we can get a 2-to-1. I think a 2-to-1 might not be in the cards here all the way up to let's see, can we get a 2-to-1?
All the way up.
Yeah, it looks like we can get a 2-to-1 all the way from where we are right now. We get all the way to the wow, the 2-to-1 is at the golden ratio, I guess. Yeah. Holy crap. Yes.
Wow, that's so nice, man. Like
Yeah.
another coincidence. Let's take it like that.
Exactly.
It really seems like there are people like controlling the market, and it's sometimes it's nice to see how many indicators like are pointing into the same direction. It's crazy. We had that previously also.
Exactly. Yeah, that's kind of strange, but you know what? That's how the market works.
Yeah, exactly.
So here we go. We have a trade here, and the price is right at the point where you want to get in. So if you want to take a trade and make that risk, I'm thinking I might do a quant theory trade on this, because this looks really enticing, actually. Because I mean, why would the market line up like that on the golden ratio, right to the golden ratio, and not go there?
Yeah, sure. Exactly. So it will be really, really interesting to see that coming. And also, do you have something like a time frame? We were talking about the exact price targets, and we know you can predict the price, but not so good the time frame. But can you maybe try to make something like a rough estimation for us?
Anywhere from a week to 2 weeks at the most.
So that will be action. Like we will have so much action within the next days.
Yeah, let's take a look. Let's move it to the bigger time frame on the scale. And so the maximum time frame for this to occur, say, is August is the maximum. August the 5th is where we could maximum wait for this thing to actually hit the 61.8 level. August 5th.
Okay, all right. So we will put that into our calendar. Thank you so much, DaVinci. You are also talking about leverage trading. Everyone who is actually interested in leverage trading, most of you will know BitMEX. There is a referral link in the description down below. It's not sponsored, but we are getting a cut. If you want to support us, you still get 10% discount on your trade. So actually, it's a win-win situation. Try that out. But actually, where we are trading at right now is Bybit. Trade with caution. Leverage is very, very dangerous. But you can get a $110 deposit bonus. If you deposit it, the instruction is also in the link in the description down below. And there are no system overloads, no matter what happens with Bitcoin at the moment. It is the second biggest leverage exchange, but there are no overloads. It's actually a little bit better interface. So check it out if you want it as well. You will support us. Thank you so much. And DaVinci, you will go by mobile leverage trading probably. You said that before.
Exactly. Yeah, I think I might deposit a little bit of money in Quant Fairy and see what happens.
But trade with caution. It's so fast that you lose your money. The upside is huge and the downside is huge. So thank you so much for that. Unfortunately, the cap is coming in like 5 minutes, and I didn't even check out of our apartment. So we have to wrap up that episode. But the basic findings were that 13,360 is the most likely next target to the upside, and then a retracement up until most probably maximum 7,500, which is in the long-term buying zone. So it's still a very good news for everyone who maybe missed out on the market. But guys, do not stand completely on the sidelines. We have been saying that since January or February. Never ever stand completely on the sidelines. So DaVinci, I want to take that time to thank you that you took your time actually out of your really busy day and came back into our common channel. Thank you so much for doing that. And for everyone watching, go to DaVinci's channel. He dropped crazy videos within the last days. If you missed that out, go to his channel and check it out. It is really, really worth it. It's really amazing. Check that out. So DaVinci, do you have any last words to say before we wrap up today's episode?
Yeah, just don't get wrecked, and check out my check out my my Twitter page. Right, I'm giving away what's it called, a treasure wallet, or a what's it called, the other one,
Ledger.
Ledger. Yes.
Yes. Oh, thanks for the treasure, DaVinci. DaVinci actually gave us a treasure at the cruise. So thank you so much for that, DaVinci. We owe you a lot. All the viewers owe you a lot. So thank you so much for taking your time. Also for everyone, again, if you really want to support us, there is a BitMEX link, 10% discount, and a Bybit link, $110 deposit bonus in our description down below. No drawbacks. It's a win-win situation for both parties. So check that out. Trade with caution, and check out DaVinci's Twitter page. It's basically free content. He's sharing his trades right there nearly each and every day. Check it out. Follow him right now, and you might win a ledger. So thank you so much, DaVinci. And yeah, let's catch up really, really soon. The wind is starting again. I hope it wasn't too annoying. And that being said, DaVinci, any last words?
Don't get wrecked, people.
Exactly. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure you smash up the like button. And that being said, we will see each other at the next episode of MMCrypto very, very soon. And as always, guys, bye-bye.